Hello guys, and welcome back to our Hot Lap Challenge. I hope you guys are having a good day today. I've got a very special car with me today. Uh, this is the Nissan Skyline GTR. Not just any version, this is the R32 version of the GTR. This is actually my favorite version of the car. I believe I was first introduced to this car in Gran Turismo 2, which is actually where I was introduced to a lot of cars. This one is without a doubt my favorite version of the Skyline. I think it looks the best. It's just personal preference. I know a lot of people like the R34, but this one is my favorite. This car, if I am correct, I believe was the first car that got the Skyline nicknamed Godzilla by winning quite a few Group A races in its day. I might be wrong about that, don't quote me, you could look it up, I'm sure you can find it. I'm not going to bother. But this is our car for today. This will be our first all-wheel drive car around the Broadway Village Circuit. And if you guys are here for your first time watching this as the first episode you've seen in the series, I will go over our rules again real quick. First of all, I get one car per video. That's pretty obvious. I'm not allowed to swap drive lines or engines on the car. I have to build them up to the top of A class with their standard driveline and standard engine configuration, so whatever I can do about that. If a car can't get to the top of A class, I will think about changing the rules and going with a driveline or an engine conversion if I need to. Usually I shouldn't need to because most cars in the game can get to the top of A class. And apart from that, testing the cars, we're taking them around the Broadway Village Circuit, where I have 6 laps total to get the best time I can out of the car. I get 3 laps where I'm just sort of warming up, talking, explaining what I feel about the car, how the car handles, stuff like that, general thoughts and concerns and whatnot. And then the last 3 laps of those 6 laps, I just shut up, drive the car fast as I can, usually end up over driving the car and I crash or something, and then I wind up talking anyways, but that's the plan for today. This is our car. I'm going to build it to the top of A class, and then I'm going to meet you guys at the Broadway Village Circuit. Alright guys, so here we are. Broadway Village Circuit with the Skyline, Godzilla itself, and what more fitting a design could I have found for this car except for Godzilla in a city. It's pretty perfect for the car. And you know, it shows on the downloads because there's something like 65,000 downloads for this design. Alright, so initial thoughts on the car. Just getting warmed back up. I haven't played for a little while. My last video I made took some time to make, so I haven't been playing the game much recently. But brakes are definitely good. It's definitely an all-wheel drive car, you can feel it. Turn-in's good. Good acceleration. I did put drag tires on it, even though in my test for the drag tires, it showed the least difference with the all-wheel drive car. I still saw a small improvement, and even though that might have been my driving improving, it's worth swapping because at the very least it looks like there was no negative effects from it. So I figure it's probably a good option to just put on all cars. Although right now it doesn't look like I'm going particularly fast. This is currently the second most powerful car in the series, I believe. 480 horsepower. So we're doing pretty good for power in this thing. It is 2,556 pounds, I want to say. So it's on the slightly heavier side for cars that we've driven, and I know under 2,600 pounds is ridiculously light for a car, yes, I know. But in the case of this series, it's actually one of the heavier cars, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the heavier cars. I'm not remembering right off the top of my head, but I do believe this is one of the heavier ones. It feels like it's suffering a little bit from understeer, which I would kind of expect from an all-wheel drive car. You can see I didn't opt for the spoiler or the splitter. I actually forgot to check the rear spoiler. So I may have gained additional PI from that, but I'll never know because we're here now. And this is going to be my first flying lap, just really going for it. So I'm going to be quiet at this point, and I'm just going to really gun it. Or just completely overdrive it into the first braking zone. Definitely way too tight on that last corner. Let's see what we get though. Oh, 49s. It broke the 50s. Ah, I need to check my times real quick, but I believe that is the new fastest time. And indeed that is. Our current leader, the Volkswagen Corrado, did a 50 seconds .079. So that puts us, what is that? 2.5 tenths of, or yeah, 2.5 tenths of a second in front. So that's a pretty good time, a 49.824. Yeah, that's really good. The only car I've ever taken around here to beat that time was the Acura RSX, and that was in my drag tire testing video. And I believe I only managed to pull the 49.4 in that car because I got so many laps around the track. So by the time that I got around to the drag tire build of the car, I just knew exactly what to expect. But a 49.8, that is a really good time. So there's your new leader for the challenge, Godzilla. Fitting car to take the crown. Oh, I am pleased with that time. That is a really good time. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video there today. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate you watching all the way through the video. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later.